The desire for a clear and empty mind is a common yearning, especially in our life. Imagine yourself sitting in a quiet meadow, basking in the warm sunshine. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves and birdsong fills the air. A moment of pure serenity, right? Unfortunately for most of us, such moments are fleeting. Our minds, much like a restless monkey swinging from branch to branch, rarely find stillness. This is the monkey mind in Buddhist teachings, can be a significant source of stress, anxiety, and distraction. Yet Buddhism offers a path to calm, not by silencing the monkey mind altogether, but by learning to observe it with gentle awareness. The term monkey mind means we jump from past regrets to future worries, from grocery lists to unfinished projects, rarely staying focused on the present moment. This constant mental chatter can be exhausting, draining our emotional reserves and hindering our ability to focus. The roots of the monkey mind. We often think for survival, constantly looking the environment for potential threats or opportunities. This can manifest as an endless stream of worries and anxieties in modern times. Furthermore, we often get caught in the what-if game, thinking over past mistakes or about future events. The monkey mind isn't just an annoyance. It can have a significant impact on our well-being. Here are some ways an untamed mind can cause stress and anxiety. The worry and negative self-talk of the monkey mind can be a major source of stress and anxiety. Difficult in concentration. When our minds are flooded with thoughts, focusing on tasks becomes challenging, impacting productivity and decision-making. Reacting suddenly. The monkey mind can lead us to react impulsively to situations based on fear or negativity rather than responding thoughtfully. Difficulty. Relaxing. The constant mental chatter can make it challenging to unwind and truly relax, leading to feelings of exhaustion and dissatisfaction. The monkey mind isn't our master. We can learn to train it. Here are some Buddhist practices to tame the mental chatter. 1. Meditation. Many believe it's about emptying our mind and achieving a state of perfect mental stillness. However, meditation isn't about stopping our thoughts. It's about learning to observe them with a sense of detachment. Just like watching clouds drift across the sky, you can watch your thoughts arise and pass by. This practice of observing our thoughts without judgment offers us benefits. Reduced stress and anxiety. When you detach from negative thoughts, they lose their power to control you. This can significantly reduce stress and anxiety. Increased self-awareness. By observing our thoughts and emotions, we gain a deeper understanding of our inner landscape. We identify patterns and triggers, allowing us to respond consciously. Improved concentration. Meditation strengthens our ability to focus our attention. By training our mind to observe our thoughts without getting caught up in them, we enhance our ability to concentrate on tasks at hand. When your mind wanders, and it will, gently bring your attention back to our breath and acknowledge the thought that pulled you away. Say to yourself mentally, "Thinking." Don't judge the thought, simply note its presence and return to your anchor. Imagine lying in a grassy field, observing clouds drift across a vast blue sky. Use your thoughts as the clouds. Notice them arising, changing shape, and eventually floating away. Don't try to control them or get attached to them. Simply observe their journey. Bring your attention to different parts of your body, one at a time, noticing any sensations of tension, relaxation, or discomfort. Observe these sensations without judgment. Remember, meditation is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when your mind feels like a hurricane and you struggle to focus. This is perfectly normal. The key is not to get discouraged, but to show up for your practice regularly, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. Here are some tips for making meditation a part of our daily routine. Find a quiet space. Choose a place where you won't be interrupted. Set a timer. Begin with short sessions, gradually increasing the duration as you become more comfortable. Be patient. Don't expect immediate results. Meditation is a skill that takes time and practice to cultivate. Be kind to yourself. If your mind wanders, simply acknowledge it and gently bring your attention back to your anchor. The benefits of cultivating the observer extend far beyond the meditation cushion. Throughout your day, make a conscious effort to observe your thoughts, emotions, and reactions without judgment. 2. Mindfulness in daily life. Notice the sights, sounds, smells, and sensations around you. When your mind starts to chatter, gently bring your attention back to the present moment. While meditation is a powerful tool for cultivating mindfulness, it's not about spending hours. Imagine yourself rushing through your day on autopilot. Breakfast is eaten mindlessly while scrolling through emails. The commute is spent lost in worry, and even conversations feel like a blur. In this constant state of go, we miss the richness of the present moment. Mindfulness, a key practice in Buddhism and increasingly embraced in modern life, offers a path to reconnect with the here and now. Building on the foundation of meditation practice, mindfulness in daily life allows you to experience the ordinary with a sense of wonder and awareness. Why be mindful? Mindfulness isn't just about feeling good, it's about cultivating a sense of presence in all aspects of our life. Here are some reasons to include mindfulness into our daily routine. Reduced stress and anxiety. When you're constantly dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, stress and anxiety take hold. Mindfulness allows you to anchor yourself in the present, reducing their grip. Increased focus and productivity. A mind that's constantly jumping from thought to thought struggles to focus on the task at hand. Mindfulness helps you train your attention, leading to greater efficiency and productivity. Improved relationships. When you're truly present in your interactions, you listen more deeply and connect with others on a more meaningful level. Greater appreciation for life. Mindfulness allows you to savor the simple joys of everyday life, from the taste of your morning coffee to the warmth of the sun on your skin. Emotional regulation. Mindfulness helps you become aware of your emotions without getting swept away by them. This fosters emotional regulation, allowing you to respond thoughtfully instead of impulsively. Here are simple yet powerful ways to cultivate present moment awareness. The art of mindful eating. Turn meal times into mindfulness exercises. Put your phone away. Savor the colors, textures, and aromas of your food. Chew slowly, noticing the taste with each bite. Appreciate the nourishment you're providing your body. Mindful movement. Transform your everyday activities into mindfulness practices. Pay attention to your body as you walk, noticing the feeling of your feet hitting the ground. Engage your senses as you clean the house, appreciating the scent of cleaning products and the tactile sensation of dusting furniture. The power of the pause. Throughout your day, incorporate mini mindfulness breaks. Take a few deep breaths, close your eyes, and notice the sounds around you. Traffic noise, birds chirping, or even your own breath. This brief pause can refocus your attention and bring you back to the present moment. Technology detox. Our constant digital connection can be a barrier to mindfulness. Schedule regular tech-free times each day. Go for a walk in nature without your phone, or eat dinner with the family without the distraction of screens. Notice the peace that arises when you disconnect from the digital world. The 5 senses. Experience. Engage your 5 senses throughout your day. Take a moment to truly feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, smell the freshness of a flower, or listen attentively to the music playing in the background. By paying close attention to your sensory experiences, you connect with the present moment. Mindful communication. Listen actively when someone is speaking, paying full attention to their words and body language. Put away distractions and avoid formulating your response before they've finished speaking. Be fully present in the conversation, fostering deeper connection. Cultivating gratitude. Take a few moments each day to appreciate the things you're grateful for, big or small. Notice the beauty around you, the warmth of loved ones, or the simple comfort of your home. Gratitude anchors you in the present moment and fosters a sense of contentment. Like any new skill, cultivating mindfulness comes with challenges. Here are some common obstacles and how to overcome them. Wandering mind. Don't be discouraged if your mind wanders. It's natural. Gently acknowledge the distraction and bring your attention back to the present moment. Remember, it's like training a muscle. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Self-judgment. Don't judge yourself for not being perfect. Mindfulness is a journey, not a destination. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. 3. The power of just noticing. Instead of getting caught up in the content of your thoughts, simply acknowledge their presence. Say to yourself, there's a thought of worry, or there's a feeling of frustration. This simple act of acknowledging without judgment creates a space between you and your thoughts, allowing you to observe them objectively. Our minds are like bustling marketplaces. Thoughts flit about like vendors hawking their wares, emotions flare up like heated arguments, and a constant hum of activity fills the air. This mental marketplace can be overwhelming, often leading to stress, anxiety, and impulsive reactions. However, there's a simple yet powerful tool that allows you to navigate this inner chaos: the power of just noticing. Instead of getting entangled in the content of our thoughts, just noticing invites us to acknowledge their presence without judgment. It's like stepping back from the marketplace, becoming a neutral observer rather than a participant in the daily hustle. Here, we delve into the transformative power of just noticing and how it can revolutionize your relationship with your thoughts and emotions. Just noticing offers a revolutionary approach to our inner world. It involves simply acknowledging the presence of your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Here's how this practice works. Observe the thought. Imagine a thought arises, perhaps a worry about an upcoming presentation. Instead of getting lost in the worry, notice its presence. Say to yourself, "There's a thought of worry." Similarly, when you experience an emotion like frustration, acknowledge it without judgment. Say to yourself, "There's a feeling of frustration." This simple act of acknowledging creates a space between you and your thoughts and emotions. It allows you to observe them objectively, like watching clouds drift by in the sky. You don't try to control them or judge them. You simply observe their presence. The benefits of just noticing. Just noticing offers us many benefits for our mental well-being. Reduced stress and anxiety. By detaching from negative thoughts, they lose their power to control you, leading to a calmer state of mind. Increased self-awareness. By noticing your thoughts and emotions without judgment, you gain a deeper understanding of your inner landscape. You learn to recognize patterns and triggers, leading to greater self-awareness. When you observe your emotions without judgment, you can choose how to respond rather than react impulsively. This leads to a greater sense of control over your emotional state. Acceptance and self-compassion. Just noticing allows you to accept your thoughts and emotions as they are, without judgment. This fosters self-compassion, a key ingredient for emotional well-being. 4. Non-judgmental awareness. The monkey mind often thrives on negativity. We label our thoughts as good or bad, productive or wasteful, fueling their power over us. Non-judgmental awareness involves observing your thoughts without labeling them. This reduces their hold on you, allowing them to arise and pass away naturally. Imagine yourself caught in a sticky spider web. The more you struggle, the more entangled you become. Our minds can be similar. We get caught up in our thoughts, labeling them as good or bad, important or useless, and this struggle fuels their power over us. Non-judgmental awareness in Buddhist practice offers a way to break free from this mental web. By observing our thoughts without judgment, we allow them to arise and pass away naturally. Why do we judge our thoughts? Here's why we tend to judge our thoughts. We often have a bias towards positive thoughts and judge negative thoughts as bad. This can lead to suppressing negative emotions, which can have bad effects on our well-being. The need for control. Labeling thoughts as productive or wasteful gives us a sense of control over our inner world. However, this illusion of control can be stressful when we can't seem to think the right thoughts. The constant labeling of our thoughts can have a negative impact on our mental well-being. Fueling anxiety. When we judge a thought as bad, it often gives it more power. We ruminate on it, creating a feedback loop of negativity and anxiety. Hinders self-acceptance. Judgment can cloud our self-acceptance. We get so focused on labeling thoughts as good or bad that we miss the opportunity to learn from them. Emotional reactivity. When we judge emotions as bad, we try to suppress them. However, suppressed emotions often manifest in unhealthy ways, such as outbursts of anger or withdrawal from social situations. Non-judgmental awareness offers a path to untangle ourselves from the sticky web of our thoughts. Instead of labeling, we simply observe our thoughts with a sense of curiosity and detachment. Here's how non-judgmental awareness works. Observe the thought. Imagine a thought arises, perhaps a worry about an upcoming deadline. Instead of judging it as bad or stressful, simply notice it. Acknowledge without labeling. Say to yourself, "There's a thought of worry about the deadline." This simple acknowledgement allows you to detach from the content of the thought. Like watching clouds, think of your thoughts like clouds drifting across the sky. You observe them without judgment, noticing their shapes and movements. You don't try to control them or stop them, you simply allow them to pass by. The benefits of non-judgmental awareness. By cultivating non-judgmental awareness, we experience a range of benefits. Reduced stress and anxiety. When we detach from negative thoughts, they lose their power to control us, leading to a calmer and more peaceful state of mind. Increased self-awareness. By observing our thoughts without judgment, we gain a deeper understanding of our inner world. We identify patterns and triggers, allowing us to respond consciously. Greater self-acceptance. Non-judgmental awareness fosters self-acceptance. We learn to accept all aspects of ourselves, including our thoughts and emotions, without judgment. Emotional regulation. When we observe our emotions without judgment, we can choose how to respond rather than react impulsively. This leads to a greater sense of control over our emotional state. Here are some easy-to-understand practices to integrate non-judgmental awareness into your daily routine. The body scan. Lie down comfortably and focus your attention on different parts of your body. Notice any sensations of tension, relaxation, or discomfort without labeling them as good or bad. Mindful breathing. Focus on your breath as it enters and leaves your nostrils. When your mind wanders, and it will, simply acknowledge the thought, "There's a thought," and return your attention to your breath without judgment. Labeling emotions without judgment. Throughout your day, notice your emotions as they arise. Are you feeling frustrated while waiting in line? Say to yourself, "There's a feeling of frustration." Don't judge the emotion. Simply acknowledge it. 5. Embracing impermanence. Our thoughts are like the weather, constantly changing. One moment the sky is clear, the next it's filled with storm clouds. Similarly, thoughts can shift from positive to negative in an instant. By recognizing the impermanence of thoughts, we detach from their hold on us. Imagine yourself standing by a flowing river. The water rushes past, constantly changing, yet the river itself remains. Our thoughts are similar to this flowing river, ever-changing, unpredictable, and fleeting. One moment we're basking in a positive thought, the next we're caught in a downpour of negativity. What if we could learn to observe our thoughts like the river, recognizing their impermanence and detaching from their hold on us? This is the essence of embracing impermanence, a core principle in Buddhism that can bring greater peace and acceptance to your life. Why do we cling to our thoughts? Our minds naturally seek stability and control. We often hold on to positive thoughts, wanting them to last forever, and desperately try to push away negative ones. However, this resistance creates inner conflict and prevents us from experiencing life fully. Here's why we struggle with the impermanence of thoughts. Attachment to happiness. We crave happiness and cling to positive thoughts, fearing their disappearance. This fear can lead to anxiety and disappointment when things inevitably change. We dislike negative thoughts, wanting them to vanish as quickly as possible. This resistance can fuel the very negativity we try to avoid. The thought that we control everything. Holding on to thoughts can create the illusion that we control our inner world. However, trying to force specific thoughts often backfires, leading to frustration. Clinging to the impermanence of thoughts can have negative consequences. Increased stress and anxiety. The constant struggle to control our thoughts can be exhausting and lead to stress and anxiety. Embracing impermanence means accepting that our thoughts, like leaves on a flowing stream, are constantly changing. We don't try to control them or stop them. We simply observe their flow with a sense of detachment. Here's how this practice works. Observe the thought. Imagine a thought arises, perhaps a memory of a past argument. Instead of getting caught up in the memory, simply observe it. Acknowledge its impermanence. Remind yourself that this thought, like all thoughts, is temporary. Say to yourself, "This is just a thought. It will pass." Let it flow by. Imagine placing the thought on a leaf and letting it float down the river of your mind. Don't try to hold on to it or push it away. Simply allow it to flow by. By embracing impermanence, we detach from the content of our thoughts and find peace in the constant flow of experience. Embracing impermanence offers us many benefits for our mental well-being. Reduced stress and anxiety. When we accept the impermanence of thoughts, we detach from the need to control them, leading to a calmer and more peaceful state of mind. Greater acceptance. We learn to accept all aspects of our inner world, including fleeting thoughts and emotions, leading to greater self-acceptance. Living in the present moment. By letting go of the past and future, we become more present in the now, appreciating the beauty of each passing moment. Impermanence into your daily life. Here are some easy practices to cultivate a sense of acceptance for the ever-changing nature of your thoughts. Mindful walking. As you walk, focus on the sensations in your body, the feeling of your feet hitting the ground, the movement of your arms. Let any thoughts that arise pass by without getting caught up in them. Cloud watching, mental version. Close your eyes and imagine your thoughts as clouds drifting across the sky. Observe them without judgment, noticing their shapes and movements, and then letting them go. Focus on your breath as it enters and leaves your nostrils. When your mind wanders, acknowledge the thought, thinking again, and gently bring your attention back to your breath. This practice reminds you of the present moment and the impermanence of thoughts. There will be times when your mind will inevitably become chaotic. The key is not to get discouraged, but to gently bring our attention back to our breath or the present moment. With consistent practice, the monkey mind becomes less of a master and more of a playful companion.